We have to stop acting shocked by the statements of people that are willing to say anything in order to gain and be in a position of power, right? It's not about people really caring about the viewpoints that you have. It's about people willing to say and make it seem like they care about your viewpoints. And the Constitution isn't a viewpoint. In my eyes, certain rights are inalienable regardless, right? I understand amendments and all that, but when it comes to the Second Amendment, it's a deal breaker for me as far as not being able to exercise your right as an American citizen. Okay? And so Donald Trump saying the statements that he said recently about people not should not have uh, people shouldn't have their firearms with them at a protest. It's just more of an indication of how authoritarian and unconstitutional this party is, this administration is. It's all a smokescreen. At the end of the day, it's about circumventing your rights. Because the Christian conservative values that they claim to speak about, it goes out the fucking window when it comes to what they do behind the scenes that you don't see, right? Conservative, the national debt is close to 40 trillion. Christian, Donald Trump lies through his teeth. And then the constant excuse that you get from the evangelical community is, oh, well, Jesus will use, God will use anybody and use them as a way of putting through what he wants to put through. Okay, well then he did it with Obama then, and he did it with Biden then, and he did it with Hillary, and he did it with everybody else who's in office or who's holds the president. If that's what the mindset we're going to take, then God used Obama to bring about the legislation and put him in office. Why is it when your guy is in there and he does foul shit, you make excuses for him and say, oh, it's God and forgive him? But you wanted to hang Barack Obama just because, and you claimed he was a socialist just because you didn't like his policies, allegedly. But when we told you that this guy was an authoritarian wannabe dictator who doesn't give a shit about the American way of life, you gaslit us. I'm trying to tell you, these guys don't deserve a position, or they don't deserve a seat at the table, because at the end of the day, it's just about garnering attention. It's just about money, power, and control. That's all they really care about. It takes real Americans to stand up for the Constitution. Your everyday Americans, not these fake triads and these oath keepers and these J6 terrorists, okay? Real average Americans are the reasons why the Constitution is in effect.